The things that lead to a better life for us all. At General Electric, progress is our most important product.
Just last week, a study came out from McKinsey about making it in America. One of the things that I was struck by was if you think about the numbers in terms of employment and percentage of GDP, exports, even in the United States, manufacturing still plays a non-insignificant role. It's not what it used to be, but it's not irrelevant either. In fact, that's after 2 lost decades. The question is, are these firms able to stand up to this challenge and survive? The McKinsey report suggests that one of the remedies that needs to be considered is to consider new ways to create value, looking for new business models and a new way of dealing with the manufacturing workforce of the future. So I was recently given the opportunity to speak with one organization that's trying to do this, which is GE Appliances, just recently bought by the Haier Group. They're trying to undo 112 years of mature manufacturing practices. They have 12,000 employees. They're very far from a startup. They produce a commodity product in a mature market. They have 12% of the US domestic market in home appliances. And they feel that if they're going to sustain their business, they need to reinvent themselves, their products, and how they work. Because the challenges of the Internet of Things, the Internet of the kitchen, are going to change the entire battlefield that they're competing on, and they need to rethink themselves along the way. And so what they've begun to do is to launch a number of initiatives that I think are quite interesting. They are revitalizing the core. So they have chosen not to partition groups that are working on the present from groups that are working on the future. They say we're going to try to move everybody into the future at one time. They were talking about re-engineering a vibrant community, trying to give everybody a place in that community. A community of business owners, not just a small tribe of startup enthusiasts, but a real sense of everybody being involved in this. That means shifting the mindset. That means giving people end-to-end responsibility and involvement, what's going on, to really become hyper-connected. Extreme, radically open approach to getting ideas, inviting people in very early in the process, sharing the ownership and the oversight of what comes next. Choosing to favor connections over products, so they can draw better ideas from a wider community of people than they have within their own 12,000. Playing to win. One of the things that I was struck by was so many of the managers said that under the old leadership, they were playing not to lose. And in fact, playing to win is energizing. It feels like they're responsible and they have a stake in the future. And in fact, the concluding comment they had is, with these initiatives, we've been given back our future. We've been given back a chance to matter, rather than being an appendage, maybe an unwanted appendage, in a much larger, complex organization. They have a portfolio of initiatives. They have 5 or 6 or 7 of these initiatives, very different going in parallel. But what they want to do is they want to breathe life back into an organization that may very well have been written off as part of the past. And I think that when I look at where manufacturing plays out in the American geography, one of the things I think is that the places where manufacturing is under most duress is places where people have lost hope, feel like they've been left behind. So there's a very important political potential here as well. It's not just about making money, it's about revitalizing communities. What I'd be interested in is, if we're reawakening old skills, what leadership skills do you feel are most in need of revitalization in mature, old economy, incumbent market leaders? What do leaders need to do that they used to do, but they need to do it better now? So what do you think? What does the revitalization of leadership involve?